This conference will now be recorded.
Okay. So the Tableau is a combination of the reporting and the dashboard tool, where we can visualize any kind of data using the Tableau tool. Okay. So what are the main advantage with the Tableau? So here you can see it is a business intelligence application. You can say BI tool. Okay, it is a business intelligence application. Anyone can connect to the data and analyze the data within a few clicks, and it analyze the data in the form of visualization. And you can, so the Tableau, it can connect to the any of the sources. So there is no limitation that it can connect to the only the Oracle and SQL Server database. It connect to the multiple sources, any sources which you can connect. And also Tableau can connect to the multiple sources at a time. So that means like one dashboard, I can develop a dashboard by using only the Oracle database at a time. No. So at a time I can connect to the SAP HANA database, SAP BW sources, and Oracle database. I can access all the three sources and create a dashboard at a time. Okay. So maybe you have some data in SAP HANA, you have some data in a BW source, and you have some data in Oracle database. So all together you can bring it in one place and show it in the dashboard. Okay. So that way we can connect to any of the sources. So Tableau is easy as MS Excel, but it is a powerful enough to satisfy and experts even more complex analytical problem. So you can design the complex dashboards also, complex visualizations also we can implement in using the Tableau. Okay, and so Tableau is leading the way with not only the feature that we need for today, but also capabilities that we need for tomorrow. So which nothing but the Tableau which we can develop using the forecasting reports also. We can use the forecasting reports also. Okay, it's not just only the historical data. We can develop a dashboard. So we can use for historical data. You can use the current data, and you can develop a forecasting dashboards as well. Okay. So the word Tableau is derived from French word called as a tablex, which means pictures. So the French word which is tablex which means is a pictures. So Tableau is having own query language called WizSQL. Okay. So basically WizSQL is a combination of the SQL and descriptive language of the rendering graphics. Okay. So which it will convert data in the form of visualization. The text data which is in the form, it will convert into the visualization format using the WizSQL. Okay. So that's the advantage with the Tableau. Okay, and also so we have, like, in terms of the performance, very faster compared with any of the other tools. And also the other basic advantage with Tableau is without writing any code. So without writing any code, without writing any SQL code, without understanding the SQL code, so it will automatically generate and also convert into the visualization format. That is the good advantage with the Tableau. Okay. And also, as I already told, so it can connect to any of the data from DWH to Hadoop, or from Hadoop to Excel. So it can connect to any of the data. Okay. But so Tableau is tightly coupled with any kind of business. So certainly I can say that. So which can connect to only the specific data. No. So which you can use this Tableau across the domains. So it's not like only specific domains. Okay. And also, so we can access the dashboards, whatever the dashboard which you created, so that you can access anywhere. If you have internet connection, you can directly access through web all the dashboards, either using the either using the online or server which you can access. And also, you can access the dashboard even using the mobile application as well, mobile apps as well. So you can just open your dashboard through mobile, but make sure that when you develop a dashboard, the components which we are using, that is compatible with the mobile or not. So that all, when you are developing dashboard, you just keep in mind. So how much I mean, in the 5 inches or 6 inches of the screen, so how much data we can display, and user can visualize the data and easily understand, so that you can keep it in mind. So whenever you develop a certain dashboard, or they want to see it in a web, or they want to see the mobile, so based on that you have to design the dashboard such a way that user can access this in mobile, user can access on web. Okay. And also, so to access the Tableau dashboard in a mobile, so which you need to install the Tableau app. So if you can have it on iPhone, I mean iPhone, Android, everywhere you will find that app. Okay, fine. And so what are the Tableau components? We have Tableau Desktop. Tableau Desktop, where we are going to develop actual dashboard using. This is the main tool which we are going to use it. Okay. So this is Tableau Desktop is the main tool where we are going to develop actual dashboards. Yeah, please. Someone is asking a question.
Yeah, Madhukar, a few doubts. I have. Didn't attend to first. So this all PPT you will be giving to us.
Yeah.
You'll, okay.
Yeah.
And
And
means how we will study that is my.
okay, I'm going to give you all the material. We have a couple of documents are there, not only this single PPT. Okay, so in terms of the technical documentation, like all the each and every component, what is the use, what is the purpose of that. So individual detail, Tableau Desktop related material I'm going to share with you. Okay, and also I'm to share with you some sample dashboards, which is sample projects, and some interview questions. You will get it.
Okay,
And
means
also sample data, which is like sales domain information, which I'm going to share with you, which for developing some couple of dashboard.
okay. So see, I am new to Tableau. Means I have never learned Tableau. So I'm just asking that I wanted to make my career in this Tableau now. Means
Okay.
I was in Oracle SQL, and now I am wanted to move to this Tableau.
Okay. See, to get into the Tableau, there is no prerequisite that we do have already experience, not required. Some basic database knowledge is required. Even people who do not have a database knowledge, which I'm going to cover some basic SQL statement, how to understand the data source and how to bring the data from the Oracle database into our Tableau system. So that all I'm going to cover as part of the training. So, and I'm using the Oracle database, MS Excel source system, and also we are using the MS Access database. These three different sources which we are connecting and developing the different kind of dashboards. Okay, fine.
So, means at the end of the training, I will be well versed in Tableau as a Tableau developer, right?
Yeah. I'll just add one more note here. After completion of this training, and if you whatever I'm explaining, if you practice well, you can consider yourself as a 5 years experience, 4 to 5 years experience. So
Yeah, that's
as a 5 years experience guy, what kind of knowledge he gain when he is working with the project? So I'm sure that you will get knowledge more than that.
sure.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah, yeah.
Not only you, I'm telling to everyone. Even in the first session also, I told the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So most of my trainings attending is not a freshers who are already having good experience in a different technology or different core business side they have. Okay, and when they are going into the market, so they are not going to join as a fresher. They are planning to join as an experienced person. So that way I have defined my course curriculum. A person, when he is attending the interview, he could answer all kind of questions.
Okay, okay. So you will be helping in creating our resume and also preparing for interviews.
Yes, 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 yes. And I will share with some interview questions as well at the end of the session. Okay.
Oh, okay, okay. Thank
And also sample resumes, like how 5 years experience resume, how it will be as a 10 years experience person, what kind of resume you have to prepare. So that all I'm going to help you out in a profile preparation.
you. Okay, thank you.
Okay, yeah, I'll take it that resume preparation individually at the end of the sessions. Okay, I don't want to keep everyone in the same kind of roles and responsibilities. At least few changes you have to do it. Anyway, normally, so when you are keeping some 5-6 project in the Tableau, so you are going to have the same kind of responsibilities. Okay, most of the responsibilities it should be similar. Okay,
Sure.
yeah. Anyone, sorry, anyone have any questions? I think this is the first session. You guys can talk anything. I am fine with that today's session related to the Tableau technology. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Yeah. Coming to so we have a couple of we have different components we have in a Tableau. So which is a Tableau Desktop. So where we are going to develop actual dashboard. Once you develop the dashboard using the Tableau Desktop, so which we are going to publish into the different location. One is the Tableau Server. Tableau Server where you are going to install the Tableau Server within organization and which required dedicated server, which is Windows Server or Windows machine, which you can use it, and required different kind of RAM, so maybe 64 GB RAM for installing the Tableau Server, so which we need to provide the dedicated IP address. With that IP address, the user going to log into the Tableau server through the URL, through the web URL, and they can access the dashboards which is there, which is shared in the Tableau server. Okay, whatever the dashboards which you created. Sorry guys. So I have created a Tableau dashboard using the Tableau Desktop tool. So where I'm working in an India location in one of the company. So you are using the data source as Oracle database, which is there in UK, and where you are going to connect to this Oracle database to develop a dashboard. So what you are going to do once you connect to the Oracle database, so as per the report requirement, so we are going to insert the tables in our Tableau desktop source system. Okay, and again, right, so the table we have a different combination of the data, which is a fact table, fact tables and dimension table. Okay, so again guys, I'll discuss about this, what is the fact table, what is the dimension table, what is star schema, what is snowflake schema. So that all I'll discuss maybe after few sessions of the Tableau discussion. Okay, fine. So and then only you can able to understand what is the purpose of the Tableau, this fact table and dimension table, and how we can identify the relationships, how we are really using the Tableau desktop to develop a dashboard. So that all I'll discuss after a couple of sessions in the Tableau desktop. Okay. Okay, so that's part we'll discuss later. And once you log in, once you connect to the Oracle database, either through the Oracle client or Oracle ODBC database, that also I will explain what is ODBC, what is the Oracle client, how to connect to the Tableau desktop. Okay, so that all we'll see. Okay. Once you connect to the Oracle database, whatever the required table, as per the requirement, what tables we required, so those tables which we are going to insert, and we are going to develop a dashboard using the Tableau desktop locally, which is I'm doing it in India. Okay, so now I want to share the users are available in different location in world. Okay, globally. So there are different users available. Some of them in US, some of them in UK, some of them in India. Some of the customers are in India. So different location and different customers are available. And I mean to say, so they are running their business in different locations. So they want to access their own reports. Okay. So like that, we have a different, okay. Now, so I want to access this, I want to share this dashboard to the different user. Okay. To access these dashboard to the different user, what we are going to do, we are going to publish into the Tableau server. We are going to publish into the Tableau server, where we are going to keep all the, all the dashboards storing into the Tableau server. Okay. So we are going to publish this into Tableau server. Tableau server, basically where we are going to install in our company environment. Say suppose I am working in the Citibank. So in a Citibank, one of the location where I am going to install the Tableau server. Okay. So once you install the Tableau server, and whatever the Tableau desktop dashboards which I created using the Tableau desktop, which I am going to publish it here. Maybe different developers, different developers are going to, different developers are going to publish into the Tableau server. Again, we have a dev, UAT, and production that we have here. So I'm just showing. Let's assume this is a kind of production. So once you publish into the server in Tableau server, so then what the end user going to do? They are end user going to use. Say suppose this IP address is something 10.122.10. So maybe the port number is 8080. Okay. So with this, so they are going to open this link through browser. They are going to open this link through browser directly, and they can access the. So once they are entering, so it will take the login credentials. So it has to enter the login credentials. Once they enter the login credentials, they can access the dashboards. Again, depends on their access levels, depends on the region access or particular location wise access. They're able to access their own data only. Okay, whatever the security we have set up in the dashboard server. So there are certain security we are going to set up. So based on the security, based on the group, end user going to access the reports from the Tableau server. Okay. They keep open these reports like if it is a monthly reports or weekly basis, weekly reports. So that way, so user going to access it. Okay. There's any questions?
Yeah. One question. So is Tableau integrated with cloud or some other technologies? I mean, just you talk that there is security and when we have, I'm seeing that we have to open our DNS for those and everything, right? So
Yeah.
is Tableau integrated to cloud?
Yes, yeah, that is nothing but a Tableau Online. I'm talking about next is the Tableau Online is nothing but a cloud based. It's a cloud based.
Okay, so it can be on a Oracle or AWS platform.
So Tableau itself, the Tableau company itself, they are giving cloud based servers. So where we need to purchase the space in the Tableau server, and where we are going to publish those dashboards here itself in the Tableau server itself, which is nothing but a Tableau cloud, where we are going to purchase the space from the Tableau company.
Okay.
It's not like AWS cloud like that.
Okay. Tableau has its own cloud.
Yeah, it's a own platform where they are going to give the space for us to publish our dashboard. From there, user going to access the dashboard. Again, we can set up security here. So we can create a users and we can create a group and we can configure the sources into the Tableau Online and Tableau server. Okay. So this is basically Tableau server is in premises and Tableau Online is a cloud based. So depends on the requirement. So we can keep increasing the users. And here the Tableau is charging to end user based on the number of users and groups. Okay. Again, so once you publish into the Tableau Online, so the end user going to access through the Tableau Server link, so Tableau Online link. Okay. So who are going with the Tableau Online or who are going with the Tableau Server? Most of the banking project, they're not going with the Tableau Online. They always go with the Tableau Server. What have my experience I have seen? Most of the project I have seen, which is I work with the banking project, they're using the Tableau Server. Where the small industry companies or like other than the banking project sectors, so they are using the Tableau Online where they are purchasing some space and depends on the requirement they are increasing the users like that. But here, so we do not have the any limitation of creating the users. At the first time, what we are requirement, so these many users we have to give the access. So the bulk user access. So the same way we'll get the license key number of bulk users access. That way user going to access it here. Okay. So basically the Tableau server, Tableau Online, which is used to share the reports, to access the reports by end users. Okay. Once you develop a dashboard using the Tableau Desktop, so where we are going to publish into the Tableau Online or Tableau server. From there, the user going to access it from there. Okay. Which is in secured environment. Even Tableau Online or Tableau Server, both are secured environment. Okay.
So
So,
what will be our
Madhukar,
role?
please carry on. Yeah, someone was speaking. Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, Abhishek.
Yeah, means as a Tableau developer, what will can you give me a short that what will be our role to what we have to do?
Yeah, we are going to develop a dashboard. Here is our role.
Okay, every time we have to develop a dashboard.
Correct. We are going to open the Tableau Desktop. Once you develop a dashboard, so where we are going to connect to the source systems and as per the requirement, so we'll get the couple of dashboard requirement, some 30-42 dashboards which we need to implement it. Approximately, I can say the 30 to 40 dashboard, I can say it takes almost 8 to 12 months of the time to complete this 30 dashboard. If it is I'm talking about the medium complex dashboards, so which you can take 8 to 12 months of the time to complete the Tableau desktops, sorry, Tableau dashboards, and where we are using the Tableau desktop to develop a dashboards. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Srini, yeah, go ahead, please.
So to design anything, to build anything, so we should be having Tableau Desktop first, right?
Correct.
Then only
Correct.
we
Yes.
can publish.
Exactly. Yeah.
So
We need to install the Tableau desktop in our local machine. Again, that is a licensed version we need to install. And then only we can develop a dashboard by connecting to the any of the sources.
okay. So let's say if we have Tableau server, we can't design there directly.
We can modify the existing dashboard in the Tableau server, but
Okay.
we do not have the full control how what we do in the Tableau desktop, that we can't do it in the Tableau server, everything.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, but yes, you can modify the existing dashboard where I want to change the some filters, I want to add a new filter, I want to add the new columns in my view. Okay, so I want to just create a new view, or I want to create the new calculated fields, I want to use it. So that basic modification, basic designing part, you can do it. Okay,
So
but the
okay.
actual development, what we are going to do it in the Tableau desktop.
So when you do the small changes in here in the Tableau server, the
Yeah.
changes will be reflected in the Tableau desktop, or it will be local to Tableau server only.
It may not, it will not reflect, and it will not reflect once you import the dashboard which into your local desktop, then only it will reflect. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay, because so see, today I created this universe. Tomorrow you might be going to modify the universe, same dashboard. Okay, then you have to import that universe. You have to import the dashboard into your local desktop, and you need to modify it.
Okay.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Again, so are we maintaining the three environments here: dev, UAT, production. Yes, every company. Yes, we are maintaining this dev and UAT and production. Okay. But as per my experience, but normally we need to follow these standards. But my experience, so we are using the UAT environment and production environment in our project. We do not have the development environment. Okay. But as per the standard, we can follow the same three environment, like development. We can do it in the development environment, and we can, once your development is completed, we can move the dashboard to the UAT. And there is no provisioning that, so there is some particular tool which we can migrate dev to UAT, UAT production. Whatever the dashboard which you can, whatever the dashboard which you implemented in Tableau Desktop, so you want to move it to the development server, you can publish into the dev server, or you want to publish into the UAT. From here itself, you are going to publish into the UAT. Say suppose I want to import the dev dashboard, so I want to keep this into the UAT production. So then what you need to do, as a developer, you have to import the dashboard from dev environment. Okay, save it into your local, and while you are publishing again, you have to enter the UAT server details. So that is how you are going to deploy the dashboard from dev to UAT, UAT to production. Okay, right? Or else, so we can do some automation also. We can do it once the particular location you copied that files. So that script itself, it will, whenever you execute that script, so it will copy that files from the dev to UAT directly. So user can access from UAT server directly in a particular time. Okay. So that all like scripting, I mean that we are not going to write any scripting. Who are expert in the scripting side, maybe who are done, who are working on the automation side. So those people can develop that automation scripting. So then they will, I mean we can just update the details where the file, where our dashboard files are available. From there they will pick and they will process it. So that is how every time whenever we do the releases, like we need to place that our Tableau desktop files in a particular location, and so then the release team, release management team is taken care by the deployment part, dev to UAT, UAT production. Again, it is again depends on company to company. It will change. Okay. Guys, I'm telling again, the Tableau desktop is where we are going to develop a dashboard by connecting to the different sources. Either it is a SAP HANA, or it is a Hadoop, or it is MS Office, or it is a SQL Server database. It can be any database which you can access and develop a dashboard. And once you develop a dashboard, so if you want to access the dashboard, if you want to share those dashboard to the different users, then you have to publish those dashboard into the server. Through the server, end user going to log in and access through the particular web URL, and they can access and analyze the data. Okay, fine.
Madhukar, how to publish the into the server?
How to publish the dashboard in the server? Okay.
Yes.
Simply, I'll tell you quickly here. So you will get an option directly. Here you can publish the workbook. So you can do it here. You can connect to the sources, Tableau Online, and you can do it like this. So currently, which is connected to the Tableau Public, or you can use the Tableau Server details. You need to enter here. That you can. It will connect to the Tableau Public directly. Okay.
Okay.
So which we are already using connect to the Tableau Public. So which is connecting to the Tableau Public. Okay. But yes, so from here we are going to publish into the server. Okay. If you want to open it from Tableau, if you want to open it from the Tableau Public or Tableau Server or Tableau Online, you can just select this. Okay. Then it will take you directly this. So which is there already available here. Okay. Okay, or you want to connect to the different Tableau server, so you can just sign out here, okay, and sign into another account, sign into the another server. You need to enter the server details here. Okay, then connect here because we don't have the server in local machine, so it will throw an error. Okay, but yeah, so if it is the server is already there, so from there you can connect here. So if you want to connect to the Tableau production or Tableau dev or Tableau quality UAT server, where you have to enter that relevant server details here, server IP address which you need to enter, and it will connect automatically to that server. Okay, now let's assume that, so this I opened in the UAT server. Now I want to publish this into Tableau production server. Then you have to add the production server here. Once you're done, you can just go here and publish it here like that. Okay, fine. Okay, and Tableau Public we have. So Tableau Public is free, and anyone create their own space in Tableau Public, which you will get the 2 GB of space. And whenever you develop a dashboard, those dashboards you can publish into the Tableau Public. Okay, fine. So this is again on web. So it's a kind of cloud based. Again, it's a cloud based, but this doesn't have any security. Tableau Public do not have any security, so you can share with anyone within organization and outside the network. So anyone you can access. There won't be any security for Tableau Public. Okay. And also we have other component which is Tableau Reader, where we just view the dashboard using the Tableau Reader, which you can install in your desktop locally, and so you can open it like a kind of PDF. So if you're not installed Adobe Reader, you can't able to open the PDF, right? Similar way. So if you want to access that dashboard, Tableau dashboard, whatever you created, okay, if you want to open that dashboard in your local system, so once you install the Tableau Reader, so you can able to access the dashboard. So if I share the Tableau, whatever the Tableau dashboard which I created, if I share with you, so it doesn't require to install the Tableau Desktop, because Tableau Desktop required the license key, right? So whatever the dashboard which I created, so you want to open, you want to see that dashboard in your system. So if you install the Tableau Reader, you can able to access, you can able to view the data in the Tableau Reader. Okay. So these are the main components in the Tableau server, which is the Tableau Desktop, Tableau Server, Tableau Reader, Tableau Public, Tableau Online. Okay. Guys, clear? Any questions? Where we are going to work on here? We are always working on the only the Tableau Desktop. We do not have the too many components or too many tools there in Tableau software. So we have only the Tableau Desktop where we are going to develop a dashboard. So to share the dashboard with a different user, where we are going to publish into the Tableau dashboard, Tableau Online or Tableau Public. Okay. Is this concept clear, everyone?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Now, let me just see the Tableau history. So Tableau is invented by 3 members, Chris, Pat, Chob, and they are come up with this finally after working too many years and doing some research. Finally, they come up with the first version of the Tableau in 2008. Okay, so which is like a graphical, I mean, more graphical representation of the data which is presented in Tableau, and where we have a lot of charts which is there, which is not available most of the other reporting tools earlier. Okay, and these are the different versions of the Tableau and history when it is released. Okay, Tableau 2019.2, which is the current release which we are currently working, and we are also using the 2019.2 version. Okay, and before that we have a 2018 version, and before that instead of 2017 and 16 they come up with the the old version, which is the Tableau 10. Again, Tableau 10 we have different versions as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 missing. Okay, so latest version which I added, and the 10.1 which is in November 2016. Okay, you can go through it. 2018, like so all 18 only, and 19 we'll see the 19 version. The version I'm talking about, the version numbers. The Tableau version number is 2019, 2018.1 and 2, 3. Tableau 10. Okay. Okay, I can say some noise. Yeah. Okay, and then before 10, and we will have a 9 version, and we have 8 versions. Okay, and we'll see 2000. So anyway, you can just go through these versions, which is not very important. Okay, maybe when you keep a resume, so make sure that when you are just putting, if you are working in a 2011 or 12, don't keep like a 2010 version. Tableau 10 version. So mostly you can keep like 2015 you'll have a 8 version, and 16 you'll have a 9 version. So sorry, 2015 you have a 9 version. Okay, so make sure that just verify when you are putting Tableau version in your resume that in which year you completed that. Okay, fine. Any questions? Okay, so once you install the Tableau, what are the different ways we can open the Tableau desktop? So you see, we can install the Tableau in a very easy way. So you just that can be done within 1 minute or 2 minutes. The completion of the Tableau desktop installation will take 1 to 2 minutes. Okay, and initially everyone will get the only the 14 days of the trial. Okay, if you see my trial version, so which I have 2020, because which I'm using student license key. Okay, even if you want, you can also get the student license key if you have any of your relatives or friends are studying, so you can just upload their ID card and get the 1-year license key. Still, if you are not able to do it, so I will help you out to get the license key of 1 year. Okay, once you install the Tableau desktop with 1-year license key, you can use it till 1 year. And even if you uninstall, and if you keep that license key in separate and put it in somewhere, note it, and you can again reinstall it. Okay, fine. So that is one. And once you install the Tableau desktop, so how we can get it? We can just go to the program files. There you will find the Tableau desktop. So here you can open the Tableau desktop, or you will find the Tableau desktop on Tableau desktop icon. You can find out on your desktop. Okay, so that all you can open it. Either you can open the Tableau desktop icon directly. You can just double click on that, or you can just go to the programs and you can open it. Okay, or else, so if you have any sample file over there, you just, okay, let me just close it. I'm just trying to show you how to open the Tableau desktop once you install it. You just go here and open the Tableau, or it will create a one icon automatically on your desktop. You double click on that, or else you can just take the file. Let me take any of these words. Okay, so let me just take the file and put into here. I'm just copying the source and put into the Tableau desktop, so it will open the directly. Okay, and 3 different ways which we can open the tab. So I have a different. So this is a Microsoft Access database where we have multiple fact tables and dimension tables are there. Okay, fine. Yeah, coming back again screen. Yeah. So we have so there are two different paths we have, different sections we have in a Tableau. So where I'm just trying to go through it. Data section. Data sections sets only user to connect to the new data source or quickly open the saved connection. So data section, which is basically you have the data source here, so which you can connect to the data source. Once you connect to the data source, okay, once you connect to the data source, so you have a workbook section. Workbook section, which is basically so you can say similarly, this is a workbook section. This is basically the workbook section, which you have all the dimension data measures and toolbar. So that all you will have it here. Okay. Worksheets. So it is the smallest development of object in the Tableau. A worksheet contains the single view of the data, which contains the shelves, legend, data windows. So once you add it here, so once you add the data source here, let me just add one data source, shop fact table, which I'm adding. Okay, we have all the facts data, and also I'm trying to bring the shop ID, shop details, which is outlet lookup table. Okay, so then we'll discuss about this live and extract. So there is a very significant information which is maintained this live and extract connection. So that I will discuss in next classes. Okay. Now once you add the data source here, you can see once you add the sheet here, you have a sheet here. So worksheet contains all the information. Okay, and you will have a sheets, so you can create a multiple sheets. Each sheet you can create a different report. Each sheet you can create different. Say example. So I'm trying to add a state, just to try to bring the state data here, and also the sales. Okay, I just want to see the region. If you have the region, no. Maybe I want to have the city over here. Okay. So I have the different cities and state information is there. Okay. So this is basically nothing but a sheet. Okay. It is the smallest development object in the Tableau. A worksheet contains the single view of the data, which contains the shelves, legends, and data windows. So you can see. So you have a data over here, and we can have the rows and column shelf. These are the shelves. We can call it the shelves, rows and column shelf. This is the marks card. This is a marks card where I want to see the sales data in a different color, in the color formatting, where you can just bring the sales and put it here, so you can see the different color. Or you want to change the different color formatting, so edit a color. So if the sales, I want to see the sales and red and green different divergence, you will see which is the data which is changing it here, which is more sales, which is showing in a green color, right? So this is how, so we can change the color. Very simple way we can do it here. See, I'm just changing the data over here with a different combination of the data which you can see. Okay, and we can customize it. So maybe sometimes, most of the requirement, if the sales is greater than 5 lakhs, that I want to display in green color. If the sales is less than 3,000 or 50,000, that I want to display in the red color. The data which is between some particular range, I want to display the yellow color. So that all, yes, we can do customization. For that, we can write some calculations and formulas to develop that. But the custom, whatever the default which you have it, you have this all the information which is there. So you want to make it as a step in 5 colors, all the data which should be in 5 colors. So you can do that. Should be do that. So now I can see the data in different colors, the ranges you can see it here. Okay, that's how we can do it. So, and you can just start with what values, end with what values, and remaining how the data which you want to display. So that all we'll discuss later. Okay, and the dashboard. So how the dashboard is. So dashboard like a kind of sheets, multiple sheets which we are going to develop it. What I'm trying to do, let me just take state I'm trying to add here, and also the margin which I'm trying to bring it here, and simple. So what format you want to display the data? You want to display the data in the geomaps, you can do that. You want to see this in this format like tree map, you can see the data in tree map. So I want to see the values over here, the margin which I'm taking here. So I want to see the margin. You can see the label. So I can see the data which is labeled. Okay, in the bottom you'll see, in the top you'll see the values you want to display or not. Okay, the margin you want to see the different color, you change the color formatting. Okay, so now we'll see, you can do edit the color, and you want to see the different color, you can change it here. Okay, like this you can change the color formatting, whatever the data which you want to see it. Okay, so now I have a sheet 1 and I have a sheet 2. So in the sheet 1 I just want to see the city, and also I just want to have the store information as well. You can just add the store, which is nothing but a shop. So you want to have more data, you can add that. Want to see the date open, if you have any data for date open, that or data also you can set it. Okay, fine. I don't want to see the data in color, you remove that. So the data which will show you. So now we have a sheet 1 and sheet 2. Okay, now I'm just to try to add the dashboard here. You click on dashboard, so you can just bring the sheet 1 on the top, and also sheet 3. Okay, let me just sheet 2 on the bottom. Let me just make this as the entire width. This is also I want to make it as the entire width. Okay, simple. So this is how. So we have again captions is there. You want to change the caption, that you can do it. Simple. This is city wise data or store wise sales, and you want to keep it center, you can just keep it center and make it bold and make it blue color, and increase the font size. You can do that. See, I can do that. The similar way you can do the test as well. Okay, and you can just preview it, the data which you can see it here. Okay, and I want to make a kind of interactive dashboard. You can just go to the actions. Guys, I'll show you this later, how to do it. As part of the training, we'll discuss this. Okay, now guys, you'll see if I click on Texas. What is happening? Action filters, let me just select edit here. Sheet 1 and sheet 2. Sorry, this is the sheet 2 and this is the sheet 1, right? Now we'll see, guys. So based on the data which you selected, so all the data which you can see it here. Okay, so this is a way, so we can just see the data. Okay, if you want to see the Texas data, so you can see only the Texas sales information, you're able to see it here. Okay, so this is how simply we can develop a dashboards, simple dashboards. Okay, fine. So I'll just share these documents. So what exactly each vendor, that all we'll discuss in tomorrow's session. Each and every component, what is the purpose of the component. Okay, how to connect to the data source. I'll just show you the step by step in the next sessions. Okay, so next session which I'm going to go through all the components in the Tableau Desktop. And also then next session, I mean in the same session, in the tomorrow session, So how to connect to the different sources, how to connect to the Oracle database, how to connect to the MS Access database, how to create a ODBC connection, okay, how to connect directly through the client, and what is the live connection, what is the extract connection, how to rename the some particular fields which I want to show it in a dashboard. Okay, what are the different type of data types we have? So we have certain data types here. You can see here character strings and number format. Okay, geomap related objects you'll see here. Okay, and also we have a date. Maybe we don't. Yeah, here we have a date function. Date fields are there, which you can convert this date to number to string. So that all we can do it here directly, date format. Okay. So guys, that all we'll discuss in our next further sessions. Any questions? Please go ahead. I'm going to
So
stop now.
when will we installing this Tableau?
Yeah. So maybe I'll take any of the system control, and I will help you out how to install the Tableau Desktop. Okay. Maybe in the next session, next session, I'll help you out how to download the software and how to install it, and also how to upgrade it to the 1-year license again. You can use initially 14 days trial. Maybe before that you can update the latest, 1-year license. Okay. I'll tell you the steps. Even people who do not have the ID card, student ID card, how to get their student ID card and upload it, and that all I will explain in the day after tomorrow session. So guys, any questions, anyone?
So Madhukar, you have shown something sheet 1, sheet 2, right? When you were clicking on Texas data was coming, and California. So you will explain us this thing how. So this was
Yeah,
very interesting,
yeah.
but we would like to know how these developments are done in detail.
Yes. Yeah, we are going to discuss this one, and basically we are spending a lot of time in the sheets only, not the dashboard. The dashboard is a
Okay.
simple where we are combine all the sheets in one place is nothing but a dashboard. But where we are spending a lot of time, all the calculations, formulas, and formatting, how to do the formatting, and what are the different charts we can use, and based on the what kind of requirements. So that all we are spending a lot of time in the sheets only. So the dashboard is
Okay.
simple where you are going to bring all the sheets into one place. Okay. And also we
Okay.
have a story also. So story is nothing but where you can just add the dashboard here, and you can just write some information on top of that. So about the dashboard and the detailed information about the dashboard. So basically, the story contains the combination of the dashboard and descriptive information about the dashboard. Okay.
Okay, and there is a Viz SQL something I saw in the starting, right? So any
Correct.
small SQL you are going to show us at
Yeah.
least.
So we are writing certain SQL statements to bring the data from the source system to here directly. Okay. So
Okay,
instead
okay,
of
okay.
bringing all too many tables in our source layer,
Mm-hmm.
so as per the requirement, we can write our own SQL queries also, custom SQL queries also, where we are discussing on top of Oracle database. Okay.
Okay,
And
okay.
also I'm going to take one session or one or two sessions on the Oracle database, how to write a simple SQL statements. People who do not have some basic SQL knowledge, maybe people are having an idea, but still they might not remember some of the SQL statement that is helpful. People who are attending the interviews, some basic questions they ask regularly, like how to display the top 10 salaries employees information, how to display the employee and department name information, how to display the department wise salary, how to display the who is getting highest salary in each department. So we have a 10 department, each department 10 employees are there. So each department, I want to see the who is getting highest salary. That employee name I want to display. So such kind of SQL queries they ask. Okay, the regular. So whenever you go any interview, these basic questions they ask. Okay, so that
Okay.
also I'm going to explain. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyone have any questions? If possible, I'll try to install the Tableau Desktop in tomorrow's session itself at the end of the day, maybe after 10. So after that, so by going through the recorded session, you can install in your mission. I will help you in one session, one of the system, taking the control of their system. Okay. Yeah. So thanks all, and we'll meet tomorrow again same time 9 o'clock. We'll continue the session every day 9 o'clock.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
We have
Yeah, thank you.
WhatsApp group is created. I'll create a group and I'll add you in that group. If you are not there in the part of the
Okay.
yeah. So thanks all. Thank you very much, and we'll meet tomorrow same time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Are you asking something? I can't hear you.
No, Madhukar.
No, no. Okay, fine. Yeah. So thanks all. Thanks guys. Good night all.